Hello and welcome to Iron Geek. This is episode 268. Can you believe it? It is great. Next week, you know what it will be?
Oh gosh.
The next episode. I'm Ryan. I'm
One
Ryan.
Number higher.
Joined by my brother Chris and our good pal Katrin.
Heyo.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have some fun tonight. This is gonna be one of those episodes where we just sit back, relax, have fun,
And let the listeners do the talking.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, they said
talk amongst yourselves.
They said 268 is enough.
Please stop.
No reason to go forward.
I can't take this anymore.
Anyways,
my office door just slung open. It was one of my dogs just walked.
No, it was a ghost.
It was a ghost. It was a doll.
Was.
It was a creepy doll.
We had a bottle pop, like, sometimes when air or whatever's in a bottle and it pops a little bit. Tonight in the kitchen and the lights were turned off, and Grant was like, my son was like, I'm not going back in there. He's like, there's a ghost in there. And I'm like, no, it's just a bottle. He's like,
bottle?
No, it was like a
pop?
Snapple bottle.
So not a baby bottle pop.
No, they wouldn't sponsor us. Anyways, I tried to get them. It was them and then hostage tape.
Mouth
which we
tape.
talked about pre-show. That's something you put on your mouth when you don't want to snore. So we're still, fingers crossed, hostage tape will be our sponsor. Fingers crossed. We have to do the whole episode with the tape on our mouth.
Yeah. If they sponsor us, do we have to use it?
Yes.
It make it really difficult to do the show
Make it difficult to breathe.
and breathe. Yeah. That's true.
Yes. All right. So tonight, since the Oscars, why name it hostage tape? Exactly.
Yes.
I don't know. It's so weird.
Yeah. Never mind.
It's a gimmick.
Maybe that will be in a picture in the picture for the YouTube. When you do the pictures for the
The
YouTube
thumbnails.
yeah.
Use that picture.
On that screen. when you
That
watch
computer
and stuff,
thing that you put up our.
I don't know.
that square like the picture.
Just look up hostage tape. Well, maybe don't Google that. But I mean, I Googled it and it popped straight up. It's
I mean, it's probably just like tape comes up.
yeah,
But safe search on and then type in hostage.
something to help you not snore, but not breathe either. Okay, so the Oscars is this Sunday. I didn't even know they were still doing those things.
It happens.
It happens. And last year was when somebody got hit in the face, right? Or is that 2 years ago?
Oh,
That was last year.
my
Crazy. It feels like
what?
forever
Yep.
ago.
Chris Rock got slapped by a little.
Who? So tonight we're going to be betting on who will get slapped this year.
Yeah.
I'm betting Helen Mirren is getting slapped.
Well,
Just saying.
I don't know. Anyways, okay, so we thought I don't know if we did it last year, actually. We usually have what we call the GEEKIES, which is our award show.
We haven't done it in a while. Yeah.
But the pandemic threw all that off. We couldn't get the guests in that we usually get,
The musicians.
all the trophies, all that stuff. So we haven't done it. So we thought we'd do a condensed version.
Like soup. Yeah.
Yeah, like a condensed milk
That's good.
or condensed orange juice.
Yeah.
Remember when we used to get the condensed orange juice?
Yeah.
The cans and you just
Condensed,
plop it out.
Condensed.
No, that's is it
Goat milk.
concentrated?
Well, orange juice is concentrate from concentrate.
Yeah. I don't know. Remember when you get
It's
in the
not really
can?
condensed.
It was.
Orange
Remember when
is
it came in the can?
Really concentrating.
Because like the idea behind condensed
Why are we talking about
soup
this?
is that you add water to it,
Which is
so
the
that it expands.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
need to add anything to orange juice, right?
no.
I think
So
it's just frozen.
when growing up, there was orange juice that came in a can, and you'd put it in, and then you'd pour water in the thing,
Adrian
the
gave up
container.
on you. He does not believe you. He left.
His hostage tape just arrived. He's going to go get it, or maybe the ghost is back.
I don't know. I thought the orange juice just thawed. I don't remember, but I didn't drink
No,
it.
you put it. Oh gosh,
I don't think you did.
frozen can
This
of
is-
orange juice. It was
Yeah.
orange juice
So
concentrate.
this is a perfect segue, though,
for what?
for something else we were going to talk about.
Oh, yeah, it is.
What new delicious treat is coming to your grocery stores from Disney?
Yes, the orange juice that comes in the can and you add water. I told you tonight's going to be random.
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe we just didn't have the enough money for the like actual orange juice when we were a kid. We got it in the can, and then it was like add some water.
Stretch it as far as you can. No, it was a good segue, Cater.
Oh,
Great.
Kind of like pushed it aside.
I forgot about it.
I know. That's why I did too until we started talking about orange juice.
But yes, a delicious treat, one that everyone loves and adores and would eat every day of their lives.
And you can now.
And you can now. Dole Whip.
Yeah. Do you think it cheapens it though?
Yes.
No.
I don't think it's going to be good. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be
We'll
as good
see.
as the one from Disney.
Yeah.
There won't be any
I
pixie dust on it.
It won't be as good probably because it'll be in a freezer section.
Yeah, it'll
because
be frozen.
It won't be freshly made.
Okay, real quick.
Whatever.
HEB says that you mix 36 ounces of water, about 3 cans of cold water to stir in and make 48 ounces of orange juice. So from concentrate. So
There you go.
There you go.
Unless you want that really orange punch, and then you just
I mean, that's what I would do.
That's a wrestling move. An orange punch.
put a stick in it, and then you just
Orange Cassidy.
orange. Yeah.
So, were there different varieties of Dole Whip that they're adding? It seemed like there was.
There were three types of Dole Whip. You had the original pineapple, of course. Then you had the mango and the strawberry.
Which they have featured all 3 of these, I believe, at Disney at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a Dole Whip kind of ice cream truck that goes around. They just do Dole Whip, and they have all kinds of different flavors, more flavors than this. They've got like watermelon and stuff like that. We've tried them all, and they're all good. So hopefully these will be good.
Hawaii and Alani, they had pineapple and maybe it was watermelon or they had another flavor there.
There was raspberry.
Raspberry, they have it at Magic Kingdom because I've had the raspberry and pineapple swirl and it's really good. The strawberry, I think I remember having it and I was like, I don't know. Even though I love strawberry, I didn't think it was good. Yeah, we have a place that we can go. This one of those like yogurt places. Yeah, and they have Dole Whip on tap. So you know,
man, and Hawaiian Brothers. If you have a Hawaiian Brothers near you, good food, and they also serve Dole Whips.
Man, yeah, we don't have any of that. In
man,
Memphis. Oh man,
you don't have a yogurt shop in Memphis?
We don't. No, I don't. We have yogurt shops, not as many as we used to. Like that was the big craze for a while, where you could go make your own yogurt cup, frozen yogurt cup. But those have kind of disappeared around here, and we never had the pineapple.
Oh, yeah,
they don't have pineapples here.
It's Dole Whip there. I usually get a cup of it, and I take it home, and then I add water to it to make it more.
Expand it a little bit.
Well, good. Took you a second, didn't it? You're like, what?
I was like, okay.
My daughter, they had pizza tonight, or the kids did, and my daughter poured water on her pizza and goes, "Like water pizza," and I'm like, "You're still eating
what are pizza?"
She's inventive.
She thought it would expand it, I guess. She's like, "Well, it works for orange juice."
I mean, did she see Back to the Future too? Maybe she.
No, unless
rehydrator.
Maybe so.
Can you imagine?
Work for orange juice.
The one thing that didn't work out for them one of the things that didn't work out for them in that movie was faxes still being around.
Yeah.
Of course, we don't have flying cars either, but or clothes that resize automatically, I guess.
No, we don't have any of that stuff.
But
But Dole Whip's not the only thing coming to your local grocery store.
No. No, it is
Also,
not.
there's tasty Star Wars cakes.
Cake Bites.
What's the brand name? Is it Cake Bites?
Cake Bites. It's not. It looks like Tasty Cakes to me.
I've never heard of Cake Bites.
I haven't
before.
either. Well, they look like the cakes from Little Debbie's as well, but it's like these little squares, pedophores.
Pedophores.
Not a pedophile, but a pedophore.
There they are.
There they are. So there's 3 different ones.
Did they say where all they're coming to?
Walmart. It says available at Walmart.
They're not going to be that good.
It could be a hidden gem, but they just are colored a certain way. It's not like they're going to be anything that special. Like you could just get a chocolate cake thing, and
but they'll have Star Wars on it.
Like it seems like they're all different flavors, but it doesn't say on the packaging what flavors they are.
Right.
One's chocolate.
The Darth Vader one is chocolate with red something or other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very
Winchester
bioengineered. Ooh.
Winchester in the chat says he saw them the other day, so that's great.
There you go.
There's a Grogu one, right? The green one,
green
with brown,
Great
caramel, vanilla, vanilla kind of.
Okay, yeah,
white vanilla looks like thing.
What was the other one?
And
brown, Mandalorian brown.
Brown.
Oh yeah,
brown. So to me, I mean, they all make sense because the Darth Vader, you got the blood of the younglings inside of it. The Grogu is like the frogs, ground up frogs.
That's right.
And then the Mandalorian is that hairy egg.
Yeah.
That the Jawas
just come out with the hairy egg to eat.
I think Moppa egg.
Could be like coconut on the outside. Make it look hairy. Brown coconut.
Mudhorn
egg. Yes. yes. So is that the sweet treats for our geekies?
Yeah, party? That's what they get at the party, at the meal. They get the special food and
cake bites and
cake bites,
Dole Whip cups that are frozen solid, freezer burn.
I mean, I hope they're good.
Concentrated orange juice. Just add water.
Yeah. The thing about Dole Whip is I like the creamy, soft serve to it.
Right.
When it's going to be in a cup, I don't think you're going to get that. It's going to be like it's going to be like the frozen lemonades, probably.
Right. Or the Italian ice.
Yeah.
Did you all ever buy the Mickey bars that you can get?
Yes.
You used to be able to get. I don't know if they still have them or not, but they were fine. I mean, it fit the need.
They were milk chocolate, and the ones in the park are dark.
That's right. Yeah.
That was the big difference.
Yeah.
Liars.
And the ice cream tasted a little different.
Sure. Oh yeah.
And they were just as expensive but smaller.
That's right.
Full of milk chocolate and lime.
Actually, maybe they were cheaper because you got more in a box.
I'm sure they were cheaper, but
they were smaller. They were a lot smaller. So you're like, oh. Instead of eating an ear at a time, you just one bite.
Yeah.
And they also had the ice cream sandwiches. Did you see those? The Mickey Mouse ones in the store?
No, I can't eat ice cream, so I didn't.
That's what my wife and son like to get is the ice cream sandwich. And I'm like, I can get that anywhere.
But Mickey shaped?
No, unless you get one of the round ones and you kind of gnaw on it a certain way. And those things, that's the thing about ice cream sandwiches. Unless you get the cheap ones, they're all so frozen and hard to eat. It seems like the ones that are bigger that have like a cookie and all this, But you know what I'm thinking of? It's the ones that are low fat. And they are solid as a rock.
What's the point of those?
But yeah, just the cheap old ice cream sandwich is the best.
Bioengineered.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Nothing truly edible, but
Mickey pretzels in the store pronto. Yeah, that would be a good one too. Yeah.
You mean maybe?
I mean, that's one thing you don't see a lot of, do you? Oh, I guess you can buy
pretzels.
Frozen.
Yeah, they have the frozen pretzels. They're not as good.
Yeah, it's an art.
It's an art.
It's an art form.
Well, we'll just turn to talking about Disney food tonight.
Hey, that's all right. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all we got.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't got anything else. Well, good night, everybody. All right. The Oscars are happening. I could not tell you one movie that's up for an award.
Top Gun.
I didn't see it. For Best Picture?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
It was good. I liked it.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. If you want to
I heard it
know if you want to know the best pictures that they got up
Oh, sure.
for the Oscars, there's Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
There's Women Talking because that's what they do.
Was that the prequel to Look Who's Talking?
Yeah, it's a prequel to Look Who's Talking.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, it's called Women Talking.
So, by the way, speaking of Look Who's Talking, that movie was on recently on some channel we were watching, and then I was like, I watched this as a kid. Let's sit and watch this for a minute. I was like, oh goodness, that starts off pretty rough. But it went over my head when I was a kid. I didn't know when I was sitting there watching these little swimmers, and I decided not to watch it anymore.
Just keep swimming. Cool. Then there's Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, I did see that movie.
That's up for an Oscar.
I saw that movie.
Best Picture. There's The Banshees of Inisherin, which I kind of want to see.
I never heard of that one.
It looks kind of good. There's Triangle Sadness. That sounds great.
Triangle of Sadness or Triangle Sadness?
Triangle of Sadness.
Okay.
Three points of sadness.
The Fablemans, which is basically the story of Steven Spielberg, apparently directed by Steven Spielberg. All Quiet on the Western Front.
Oh, that's an old movie.
They got to get one of those in.
It's like a really old movie. Is it a remake?
It's a remake. There's Avatar: The Way of Water.
I haven't got to see that yet either.
I wouldn't call it Best Picture material, but
it's
now,
it looks amazing.
I was going to say, what qualifies as Best Picture?
Yeah, it's a good, you see it in the theater, visually
sound
amazing, sound great, everything about it great, story, okay. There's Elvis. Elvis was good. I saw that.
I haven't got to see that one either.
On HBO Max, I believe.
Yeah, I just haven't got to see it.
And then Tar, which is about
the story of how the woolly mammoths died.
No.
No.
I believe it's about a renowned musician. In her life.
I haven't heard of it. Do you think they should have, which they would never do because it's the Oscars and they're weird. Do you think they should have the Best Picture award and then the highest grossing movie of the year award?
Didn't they do something like that?
I don't know. I never watched this.
I think one year they tried to do something like that where it was you, the audience, vote on the movie that you liked the most or whatever, and it was one of the movies that everybody actually sees, but it was it wasn't presented an award or anything. It was just
well, they should be here. This movie made the most money this year. Here's an award for making so much money, because that means a lot of people saw you and probably liked you.
Maybe.
Well, actually, they actually, to me, they've got two movies on here that were audience driven.
Yeah, Maverick
and Avatar.
Sure. Yeah, that's why I say
neither will win, but
neither will win.
That just getting using the numbers of how many people watched it probably isn't a good measure, because Avatar was one of those.
I'm gonna go with Everything Everywhere All at Once winning.
Well, I hope so. That wasn't bad.
I feel
it wasn't the best movie, but I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I feel like that out of all those, I think I'll win.
Yeah, people like it, so it probably won't win.
Maybe not. But the actors that were in that have been winning awards in other places, so I feel like it's a contender.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you could tell or at least I, do not watch the Oscars. I haven't watched it in years. So tonight we thought we would pick our best and maybe what did you say?
Flops.
flops, our best movies of the year,
Top
and our
flops.
top flops. Top Gun, top flops. Our Top Gun of the year and our top flop. I don't know.
So
Yeah.
Top Gun.
Then people
No, I
think
never
that was
saw
our top.
Uh,
I need to watch that.
I'm still traumatized by the original. Bruce, no!
Oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
And those oily chests. Ugh. Can't play volleyball to this day.
Miss out. You have to have a shirt on at least.
I have to wax my whole body. Yeah, it's not really. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys start. Should we start with our flops or our tops? What do you want to do?
let's go with flops.
Yeah,
flops.
Let's
I'm
do
pulling
some-
up Chris's list that he sent us, and he sent us a big list, and it's just the list of movies he's seen.
It's just, I mean, it's just what I've seen this year. I mean, I'm not going to say like.
But you've seen way more movies than I've seen this year, so I'm going to go by your list because I'm like, oh, there's a lot of movies in here, and I haven't seen a bunch of them, so we'll just use this list because there's a lot of movies.
Yeah, I'm not going to say like R.I.P.D. 2 was a flop because I didn't see it.
Oh, I saw it.
Started watching that. Yeah.
I want to watch it.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It was okay.
There you go.
Now, are we counting like Netflix movies? Do they
Yes.
count now?
I mean, this is. I mean, the list that I made includes like Netflix movies and even one
Disney
from like
Plus.
Disney Plus. So,
The werewolf, not werewolf, but what was that movie?
yeah, Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, Werewolf by Night.
Does that count as a movie?
The list that I found of movies that came out in 2022, it did.
Yep.
Oh, well, good. It was one
And
of my
also
favorites.
the Guardians of the Galaxy movie as well.
Oh, the
Oh, the
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah,
Christmas special.
They call it a Christmas special, so I don't know. That could be a television
Could be.
Fair enough.
Let's get the word special in it.
special. Yeah.
Mm.
Movies, they can't have the word special in it.
Yeah.
Unless it's special edition Star Wars. Then I guess it could.
Then I'll update my list.
All right. So, flops. What was your. I mean, how many flops do we want to give per person? Just want to give our top flop?
I mean, I'm whatever you want to do. I'm fine with 3, but I can
Three?
do 1.
Three's good. I can come up with 3.
I can give 1 if you need me to.
We could do 3.
Yeah, you give one, and then I'll
mine-
give one, and then Ryan.
Mine
we
are
take
more.
turns.
Mine are more of
Yeah.
meh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you want to give us a meh?
Yeah. The top one though that is I didn't like it at all was Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, see, I never saw that because you
I
said
didn't
it
watch
bad.
Okay. Yeah. It was
It's
bad.
not any good. I'm like, well, I'm
It's
not going to
not
waste my
any good.
time.
Yeah, it was very disappointing. You had high hopes going into it, thinking I loved Buzz Lightyear and Toy Story, and it looks like this cool movie, and it's going to be fun. But it had its moments, but for the most part, it was very frustrating to watch and kind of boring. So
Okay. All right, Chris. What's one of your top flops?
This one probably became a flop or a meh for me because of like how hyped I was for it,
mhm.
and then I watched it, and then I was like, eh. And that would be Hocus Pocus 2.
Oh, I didn't
Forgot
think
about
about
that
that.
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
It was sort of forgettable.
I mean, that's it. Isn't it?
That's the whole
Watch
point.
it and you're just like, well, that happened. It just it wasn't good. Like it didn't feel like the original movie. It's like the people that made it like saw the original movie once and they're like, okay, let's make a movie. It just it didn't play good. Didn't play good. So I'll never watch it again.
All right, so I'm going to go by this list here of the movies you saw.
all right.
Those are all the ones I liked, but go ahead.
Yeah, well,
Well, I know there's some on.
One of my biggest flops could be the top flop for me.
Yeah,
would be Thor: Love and Thunder.
I knew it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Well, it just wasn't good. And I love Thor movies. And I thought this one, we talked about it before. I just thought it was going in too many different directions. It's like, is it a drama? Is it a comedy?
It's a drama.
Are we changing everything? You know, they did weird things in it.
I enjoyed it. To me, I don't think it's a meh movie.
It's a flop movie. It's not even meh.
A flop. I just there's definitely other Marvel movies to me that are worse than that one. So
let's see.
Eternals.
Maybe. Well, yeah. So I started to say maybe one movie is worse than that.
I mean, it's better than Dark World or Dark World. I think.
Yeah. Did you laugh and have a good time?
I laughed and had a good time.
I laughed and had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember having a good time.
Well, boo to you.
Yeah. Well, after the one before that, which was Ragnarok, I thought Ragnarok was excellent.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then coming out of that one to this one, it's just sort of like, oh, you're just throwing whatever against the wall. Seeing if it sticks now, aren't we?
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's in my top movies of the year, but I wouldn't say it's in my bottom either. It's in the middle.
I thought about putting it as my top because I knew how much you hated it, but I decided not.
It's not that I mean, hate's a strong word. I wouldn't watch it again. It's not like one that I'd be like
it again. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not one that I'd be like, I want to watch that movie again. It's just like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyways, Katrin, what's another flop for you?
Oh, another.
We give out awards to good and the bad here.
Yeah, these last two are kind of mad because I couldn't come up with a lot because I didn't watch a whole lot. But I had Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, that would probably make my list too.
I don't know. It wasn't terrible.
Just disappointing,
but it was just kind of disappointing. So,
yeah. Again, I probably liked it less than I did Thor.
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah,
because I felt like it had so much potential for what they could do, and they kind of contained themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I know you loved, Chris. I know you loved the CGI third eye in it.
Oh gosh.
We had to bleep him. We had to bleep him out.
That was that freaking little.
His cat feeders going crazy. So
going to. I can't. Stupid. Yeah.
Madness.
Yeah, the eye was horrible. I don't know what they ran out of budget or something or time on that, and they just.
They could have drawn one on his face better than that.
Yeah, it was just, it was not good. I don't blame the people that did it. I blame the people in charge that probably gave them no time to do it.
Yeah.
Another one for me, I would say, it's another one that I had hopes for. There was kind of a newer is a long running series of movies, but it was a newer trilogy. The first one was really good. I liked it. The second one was okay-ish. So I was hoping they would pick it up again in number 3, but they didn't. And that would be Halloween Ends.
Oh.
It just it was a weird focus on some characters.
It was a weird focus.
Like in the movie, it's just like, you know what you came here to see? You mostly saw that in the commercials. So you're going to see everything else that has nothing to do with that in this movie.
Do you know why they did it that way?
No.
This is the third one, right?
Yeah.
I think, now this is just my brain. And I may have read something somewhere. So Halloween 3, the original Halloween 3 did not have Michael Myers in it. It was a total different take.
Yeah.
So this one, they did sort of the same thing. They're like, this is going to be our Halloween 3. We're going to focus on this completely different character. And Michael Myers is only going to be in it for a little bit. And
that's the thing.
Well, I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying I think that's why they did it that way.
The way they advertised it was like, Laurie, Michael.
Oh yeah.
The epic battle that will end all battles. And then it's like,
hi,
living in a sewer somewhere. Probably won't see him that much. He's kind of old now. Doesn't move around very well. It was a disappointment to me. It was a disappointment.
Yeah.
So that's why it rated low.
Great.
I love Jamie Lee Curtis, but she couldn't save it.
Well, I had Doctor Strange 2 is gonna, that was gonna be one of mine.
Sorry.
Because I love the first one. So I'm trying to think of any other bad ones.
Think bad ones that you saw, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any bad ones that I saw.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Black Adam was It wasn't it wasn't horrible, but it was okay.
I wouldn't call it one of the.
No, I'm just looking at your list.
Okay.
I didn't see a bunch of these.
I don't think that'll help you then.
Yeah. I've heard you saw Nope. I heard some people say it's good and some people said it was not good.
I liked it a lot. I liked Nope.
Okay. Well, maybe I should watch that.
That was really good. Well, if you haven't seen it, I don't think you can say that it was one of the worst.
No, I'm saying I said I haven't seen it, but I've heard some people said good, some people said bad. I don't have any other ones. I didn't see. Right. I don't think I saw many movies in 2022. I saw more episodic
shows.
Yeah.
Series.
Yeah. Thanks, COVID. Kind of ruined everything for us, right? I mean, that's it, because we stopped going to movie theaters. But I mean, that's as we were saying, we're going to include Netflix movies, so there's plenty of movies.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these, like even the ones that came to theaters, we ended up watching at home.
We've just gotten to where we just don't watch movies really, and that it's because I'd rather watch something that is going to last me more than 2 hours and more than one day, right? It's going to last me.
Well, our
multiple days.
Our thought process behind it is like we'll be like, well, it's late, let's not put a movie on because that's like 2-3 hours.
Yeah, let's
just put a show on
and watch it for 3 hours.
And we watch it for 3 hours because we get to the end of an episode and we're like, oh, we gotta watch the next one.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Yeah, it's just difficult to make time for movies for some reason.
Yeah,
but I guess because it's over in 3 hours, so or whatever, in 2 or 3 hours sometimes.
So should we move to the ones we like?
Yes, we can go to the things we like. Yes,
I can do one more.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can do one more. I'm sorry.
We said we were doing 3.
Yes, I have 3. I'm sorry.
Ryan just didn't see.
Ryan can only have 2. So it's okay.
He only gets 2. Did you have another one, Katrin?
I did.
Sorry.
Yeah. And this one, I don't know how I feel about it because I don't remember it too much, but I think I fell asleep. But it's I'm not much on the Minions, and we saw the Minions movie, and I was like,
I liked it.
It's okay.
That's one movie I did see.
Well, that was pretty fun.
The kids do it.
But I fall asleep in movies all the time, so that doesn't mean a whole lot. But I had to pick one because I was trying to find 3, and I was like, not a big Minions fan. So.
That's pretty fun. My third one is one we tried to watch and then we just stopped. Like maybe 15 to 20 minutes into because we're just like, this is boring. And
Matilda.
It's shot weird.
No.
Yeah, Matilda. It was the dancing. It was that dancing scene. You see it everywhere, and I couldn't take it.
I did.
I thought about saying Matilda. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
It's just like dancing. It was. It was
a little bit naughty. Blonde. That's from Matilda.
It is. I was thinking that song the other day, and I was like, "Where did that song come from?" That's what it was. I forgot.
Song in Matilda.
Yeah, sorry.
And now Morbius came out in 2022, but I enjoyed that more than I did Blonde. It was shot weird. Like it would like jump all over the place. You couldn't really tell what was going on. You couldn't tell who the characters were. Or like who they were supposed to be, because it's supposed to. Well, I mean, it's Marilyn Monroe, but all the people around her. It's just like, who is this? What are they doing? Why is there things happening between people? All of a sudden, to me, it was hard to follow and just wasn't enjoyable. And not what we were really expecting, I guess, either. Yeah. So we just turned it off. We just couldn't watch it, couldn't finish it.
Oh, that's good.
That's
no.
A little bit naughty.
I'm a little bit naughty.
Well, she was.
She was
naughty.
What's funny is I was thinking that song was from the newer Mary Poppins movie. I didn't remember being part of Matilda. I was like, that was the part.
No.
I mean the Mary Poppins movie. Oh well.
Oh. I don't think I have any more bad movies. Sorry,
That's all
'cause I
right.
didn't see any.
No, that's
I could
all
probably think of one maybe. At some.
No, probably not. We can move on.
Well, you know why I probably don't have
You
many bad
didn't.
movies.
I don't think you cared for Uncharted.
No, I liked it.
Oh, you did? I thought you didn't care for it.
No, I said it was it. It wasn't like the game. It wasn't like the game, but I liked it. So I'm like, I liked it as a movie. Like it was fun. But if I'm saying this is based on this video game, then I'm sort of like, not really, because it took liberties with the characters. I think the reason I don't have many bad movies on a list because since I don't have much time to watch movies, or I haven't this year, when a movie comes out, I read reviews on it, and if it says they're bad, I'm like, well, I'm not even going to bother watching.
Selective,
yeah, I'm very selective.
But it's easy to end up watching a Netflix movie or an Amazon Prime movie, and then and not read enough about them or something. I don't know, but and be disappointed.
It's really sad though that one of the movies I did watch was Matilda.
I did not.
I watched
it. Was a musical. It was a musical.
Yeah. It was very musical. Too.
I'm glad. I think I watched it to see if it was okay for the kids, and then after I watched it, I said no.
Yeah,
it's not okay for the kids because it was some rough farts.
A little bit naughty.
It is a little bit naughty.
No, it wasn't naughty.
It was naughty.
Naughty.
I'm a little bit naughty. It's gonna be stuck in my head now.
Sometimes you have to be naughty.
Are we ready for the good movies, or do we have more bad movies?
Let's do good movies. We've had some
good
comments in the chat on YouTube. So we're getting to the movies that we liked, but we had somebody said Batman and Morbius. So we'll see if those ended up on our lists.
No, not Morbius. That's one of those movies I read the reviews and I'm like,
he didn't necessarily say it was good. He just
Morbius was a great movie to hate. Like that was one of those hate watches. You watch it and you're like, oh geez, and you're just like, I'm having fun.
Would you say that it was a little bit naughty?
Probably.
All right, here we go. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm. All right, Ryan, you go first this time.
Yeah,
good movie. Oh, hold on. We'll get back to that list.
Matilda. The three movies he saw.
If we're counting Werewolf by Night as a movie, that was one of my favorites of 2022. As far as anything, it was the way they filmed it, and just the whole thing. I thought was excellent.
Yeah, very well done.
Very. I mean, I wanted. It's one of the few things that came out that I was when it ended. I'm like, I need more of this right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like now. I want more.
It hit the right amount of nostalgia and like the old horror movies with the right amount of like comic book kind of like fun and action.
Yeah.
It just had a really good mixture of that. It had like a little bit of humor, some kind of scary moments. It was good.
And I love when they choose to do a black and white movie, but they pick a key moment to have something in the scene that's colorized.
Mm-hmm. Which they did with some of the first black and white movies. That's what
I
mean,
that's just so the way they they do it. It's just really because sometimes they can do that and you're like, but sometimes they get it just right where it's like, oh, that's cool because you're so into the black and white, and then when that color pops, it takes you off guard, and you're just like, that gives you a little shock, like, oh, that's cool.
That's good.
Yeah, so that was one of my favorites of the year. In fact, I would watch it again right now. I want to go watch it again.
Let's go watch it.
Yeah, we have to finish this show.
Fine. I guess we'll go reverse order here. I'll go.
Do it.
I'm going to go with Prey.
Oh, I didn't get to see that one.
The sequel to Predator. I liked Predator. I like Predator 2. And there's some mixed feelings in there about some of them because it's still Predator. But then this one was so good. It was really good. It was on Hulu. It's probably still on Hulu. You can probably still watch it.
Oh, I don't have Hulu. That's my problem.
Okay, well then you can't.
That's nice.
But it had the right like nostalgia from the old movie, and a really cool plot for this one. Because like with the Predator movies, it's like, okay, Predator, and it's revealed like through the movies that they've been coming to Earth for years and all this stuff and everything. And so they picked like an actual like in the past like time period that really worked with it with like Native Americans and stuff. And it really got back to that like just man versus monster, or in this case, like little girl versus monster. But it was done really well. It was shot really well. I mean, you watch the trailer, but it was the plot was great. I feel like they could like do a follow up to this. I would watch it, and I think they could do a good job with that. But it does make you want to see like, I want to see like other time periods with Predators, and see how it goes. I want to see one drop in the middle of the Civil War. I want to see like I want to see one in like Jack the Ripper time London. Like it really opened the door to like all kinds of stuff rather than like, oh, we're in the future and we're fighting him with big guns. So yeah, it was good. I really liked it.
I just thought of one for my list and now it's gone because I was listening to you.
Sorry. Katrin.
I'm going to start my list with a movie that I don't think many people saw that's on Netflix. It's called Sea Beast.
That is good. That's a good choice.
My family got to watch that, but I haven't watched it. They liked it a lot.
Really, really, really good. Like it was one of those you're like, I'm not sure about this because I've never heard of it, and it's not like anything I've ever seen. It's not on Disney. It's not doesn't have a lot of advertisements for it. So we took a chance on it, and we all really enjoyed it. It was a good family movie, good story. Good feel-good story. It didn't seem like it had a lot of under the cover, motivation under, like these. What's the? Yeah, it's not preachy, and that's
your thing. Agenda.
Thank you. Good grief, another agenda. So it was just a good movie and good animation style, and
the animation was a lot of fun. Excellent. I mean, good people behind it. Chris Williams, the director. I mean, that's the guy behind Frozen, and like he worked on the story for Moana and Big Hero 6 and stuff like that. So I mean, really good talent behind it. I mean, of course, like a lot of people think like, oh, the animators at Disney are the best, and it's like, well, I mean, they worked at Disney at that, but they worked like everywhere else too. Like the animators go to Disney, also go to like the Netflix movies, and they go to DreamWorks, and they go to like these like smaller companies and Leica and stuff. So I mean, really good people behind it, and the animation really, really loved it.
Yes, very cool movie.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
It is.
I'm gonna go with Wakanda Forever. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was good.
That was that redeemed the other Marvel movies that came out that year. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. I liked the very respectful direction they went with it, and just I liked the quote unquote villain, Namor, how they did it.
Yeah,
because you sort of like the whole time, like a good villain is a villain that part of the time you're like, maybe he's, maybe he's right there, and because even the good guys in the movie was sort of like, oh, maybe he's right, maybe we should, join up or do this, and then the hammer falls. But I thought it was really good, really well done, and the end credit scene, wrecked me. So it was good. There we go.
That was
good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's nice. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pick one. Probably not a lot of people saw, but everyone should see.
Sea Beast.
Sea Beast. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I'm gonna pick The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Oh, well,
I mean, that's how I feel every day.
Nick?
It's a Nicolas Cage movie where he plays Nicolas Cage.
That's right,
and it has Pedro Pascal, and it's
so that's where that new meme came from.
That's the meme. You're seeing that everywhere. It's from that movie.
That's awesome. I love that meme. It's so funny.
It's basically, I mean, he's Nicolas Cage is who he's playing, and it's got it really kind of like really highlights his life in a way that kind of like is great and also makes fun a little bit, and he's very self-aware about it. And basically, like, he's kind of down and out. He really wants to get that like really good movie. He's like taking all these other movies. He wants to do a really good one in his next movie. But like he's like really low on money, so he's got to take whatever he can get. And Pedro Pascal is like this kind of like horrible person. He's in the meme. Like, well, it's supposely like horrible kind of person, like drug lord type thing.
Oh,
and so and so he hires him to come out and just like hang out with him for a weekend. Pays him like millions of dollars just to hang out with him because he's a huge Nicolas Cage fan.
Well, who's not?
I know. Like, he's got a whole room dedicated to him, like with like props and stuff that like he got from his movies and everything. And
is it on anything we're streaming?
Free. I don't think it's free on anything right now.
No.
You have to rent it. But it's worth it. It's worth it.
We had a funny comment in the YouTube chat. It says, I've never heard the actual title. I've only ever seen it referenced as the movie where Nick Cage plays Nick Cage.
Yeah, me too.
That's true. I
don't know what the title will be.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I mean, it just rolls off your tongue.
That's right.
I heard that.
It's almost like that being, well, I mean, that's easy, being John Malkovich. That's what that kind of reminds me of that.
It's along that lines. It's very he's very self-aware, like comedic.
Somebody asked him about the meme or whatever you call it going around the TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
And he's like, I've heard something about that, but I don't keep up. But I'm glad it's doing well. It's good for Pedro. It's good for him. I'm like,
he needs a little help.
He needs a little help. But it's
Pedro Pascal talks a little bit about it on Hot Ones, a recent episode of Hot Ones.
Does he?
He's on there. He talks a little bit about it. There's like a little kind of behind the scenes thing he talks about that's funny. It was a good episode of Hot Ones. But yeah, I mean, two great actors, one great movie.
Yeah. Oh, I'll have to see something. Now, you mentioned being John Malkovich. Do you know this? This is a little side note. Do you know the story about how that movie got made?
I don't.
So I'm listening to, I don't have to tell the whole story, but I'm listening to a podcast, which if you like just off the wall, weird podcasts that you're like, what? So there was this podcast and these guys decided they wanted to make a sci-fi show. So the podcast is about them making this sci-fi show. Well, they have a new season out that's, I want to make a rom-com, and it's a girl and two guys, and they're making a rom-com, and so far it's only on episode like 3 or something, but the show that they've decided to make is about this. So it's basically, the premise is that this girl falls in love with this guy, but then she finds out that his old girlfriend was oh wow, just forgot her name. Is it someone Hayek? Is Hayek? No. Anyways, it's a famous actress. So that's what, and they interviewed the guy, somebody that made being John Malkovich, or was a part of that. That whole movie was written and pitched and everything without them talking to John Malkovich.
No.
Oh yeah, I think I did hear that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they're like, so you have John Malkovich lined up? And they're like, no, we do not, but we think it would be an excellent movie.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that podcast is fun. It's a fun. That's my plug for a random podcast. And I think you'd probably recognize the people that are actually writing this show. They're actors, like and stuff.
Nice.
Anyways, so whose turn it?
Is it my turn again? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So these are movies we liked. I'm going to go with this was mentioned earlier. I'll go ahead and mention it. Uncharted. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was a good, fun movie that feels the need to watch like a adventure puzzle type movie. You know, because some of my favorite movies are or of course Indiana Jones and then another Nicolas Cage movie.
National Treasure.
Good grief. National Treasure. So it had some elements of both of those movies in it, and it seemed like there was something else, but I liked the action. I never watched or played the game, but I really liked the movie. So
Nice.
I liked the movie, but
It was good.
I liked the game better.
Enjoyed it.
sure, it's fine.
Anyways,
All right.
my turn. My turn.
Good. It could be better.
Yes. Anyways, my next movie. Again, did see a lot of the movies, so I enjoyed Enola Holmes 2.
That was on my list as well.
That was enjoyable. That was
Yes.
good.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I've liked both of them.
The whole both of them.
Yeah, there's two of them. And I'm hoping there'll be more.
Yeah, it seems like there will be.
It's got a good cast.
Yeah.
Good Bobby Brown did a great job.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, but and I just forgot her name. She did excellent because she's excellent in everything.
Helena Bonham
Bonham
Carter.
Carter. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's fun.
she's good in.
Kind of
I don't think she's bad
typecasted
at
for those
anything.
type roles, though, right?
I mean,
Like
Right. Yeah.
crazy British people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
well, she is a crazy British.
Yeah.
Like because it reminds me of the movie with Johnny Depp with the scissors, not Edward Scissorhands, but the haircut.
yeah.
Barber.
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah.
Todd. Yeah.
No.
But I enjoyed it. I
But
forgot
yes,
that it was in
She doesn't mess
2022.
around when she comes to play. So she's
That's right.
So that was it was a good series. I hope they keep it up. Netflix.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Another one.
That was good.
Very good.
All right.
Okay, Chris.
So my
Let me
third
guess.
one.
Let me guess.
Are you gonna guess? What are you guessing? What are you guessing? Which one you picking? What you doing? What you doing?
Are you
Thor, Love, and
gonna-
Thunder.
are you-
Do it.
Thor, Love, and Thunder. Pick it.
Does it start with the at the beginning of it?
Could be. There are several on here.
I
that
know.
do.
Anyways, go ahead.
Sea Beast. No. No. I'm gonna. I feel like I have to pick a comic book movie.
Yeah.
I have to.
Oh, which one is he gonna pick?
So I'm going with the Batman.
Yeah, see, I knew it.
Yeah, it's almost hard to remember that came out last year because it
I
came out so
know.
early in the year.
Yes.
But it was good. It was a good take on Batman. Love the Riddler in it. That was great.
Yeah.
It's just I love they really hit on the detective angle of it,
Yeah.
which I think has been lacking in a lot of Batman movies. And it played really well. Zoe Kravitz, great Catwoman. Really good job. Colin Firth, barely recognize him. Like he just like he really went into that role. He gained like 500 pounds and scarred up his face. Like it's amazing.
500
I mean, that was
Wow.
like he really went for it. But I'm looking forward to the Penguin series that they're doing on HBO Max, especially because of that movie. And I'm looking forward to the Batman 2. Really hope they do Mr. Freeze and do him justice.
With Schwarzenegger.
Mr. Schwarzenegger.
Chill
Look
out.
to the dinosaurs, the Ice Age. Yeah, no.
So you want them to do Mr. Freeze?
I really want because like if they really do it right and they really look at the story from the Batman animated series,
Yeah.
I think they could do a really powerful Mr. Freeze in that kind of Batman universe.
Maybe.
I think they do a really good job.
Not somebody different that they haven't done before?
If they're doing someone like different, I really want to see a good Mr. Freeze in the movies. So, so if they're doing something different, I would love to see Clayface.
Oh.
Clayface would be amazing, like cinematic kind of villain.
Yeah.
With this whole backstory, especially if they again go Batman animated series, they did some of the best takes on Batman villains. And then like the visuals of like him being able to transform, like morph into other people, and like kind of like a big monster, and like then like a small little girl or something to freak people out. Just like it'd be good. It'd be good. I'd enjoy that. But yeah, it was. I thought it was a very good take on Batman.
There we go. Katrin?
Well, since you took Enola Holmes.
Oh, sorry. Well, first took Batman, so I'll have to pick it.
Yeah, and I can't do Guardians.
You can do it.
No,
Do
I
it.
can't do
Do
Guardians. Man. So I wrote down Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers because it came out in 2022. It was good.
It was a movie,
and it was a movie. And I can't.
It counts. It's in the category.
It counts. And I remember enjoying it, and mostly because of a lot of great memories. Because my son loves watching the old series, and I liked watching it. But I felt like I was a little bit disappointed in it. So I'm like, why did I write this down? So I'm gonna go with Guardians of the Galaxy. So screw you guys. Holiday special.
Screw us when we told you could.
Hey,
no, you said I couldn't earlier.
We're screwed. It's fine.
So that movie, it was just that special. It was a lot of fun.
It really
and was refreshing after again some of the other movies that we've seen from Marvel. So, but yes, it was very good. So I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, cool. Great soundtrack. Really good music to it.
Yeah.
It's got Kevin Bacon in it. It's got to be a movie.
All
That's
right. Okay.
That was 3. Are we doing more?
No.
That's only 2 for me. I still have one more. Right?
You started, I thought.
No, you started.
No, you did.
I did. What did I?
Yeah.
What did I?
You weren't.
I did
writing these
Wakanda
down?
and I did Enola. What else did I do?
Maybe we skipped.
I thought.
Maybe you skipped me. I did Wakanda and Enola. That's all I did.
I don't know. Did you do
What you got?
Rewind. Listen back.
Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Screw you.
Oh, I said Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, Werewolf by Night.
You said Werewolf by Night is your first one. Yes.
Yeah, that was the first one. You could do another one if you want to.
I could give an honorable mention.
Honorable mention. There you go.
I, for whatever reason, enjoyed the latest Scream movie.
There you go.
And I'm looking forward to the new ones coming out.
Yeah, it comes out this weekend. Yep.
Oh, okay. I was like, isn't that coming out like this week?
Yeah, I would like to go see it in the theater, but I don't know if I'll get to. And also, I enjoyed, even though it was made by Rian Johnson. Yeah, Glass Onion was good.
Glass Onion, yeah. Knives Out Mystery. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Great.
And I could name some more. I keep thinking of other movies I saw. Death on the Nile, that was good.
That was good. That was very nice.
I've said enough.
Enjoyable.
Those are my honorable mentions.
Okay. I guess if I'm doing honorable mentions.
No, me.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go with Violent Night.
Oh, that was fun.
That was a fun movie. It was, Die Hard, but with Santa, with a little bit of Home Alone thrown in. It's just
weird acting.
Yeah, I mean it's corny in places, but like I think it's meant to be. Like it's because it's such an outrageous like just premise. Where like it's basically Santa is like trying to help some people that are being held hostage, and he fights his way through them.
Speaking of hostage, this episode is sponsored by
Hostage.
It's not sponsored by Hostage Tape.
No,
No,
not yet.
Not yet.
not yet. Another honorable mention, I guess, that I'll throw out there is Black Phone.
I never saw that one because
Good
it was
horror
like,
movie.
it's
Yeah, it's very suspenseful.
yeah, I can watch that.
The acting in it is very very well done, and it's got like a fun kind of take on someone being held hostage. So yeah, that was good. That was good.
I've got one
that
I forgot about that you all will never watch.
Super
Never see me.
It's
coming.
not Super Pets. It's called Hustle. It's an Adam Sandler movie that's on Netflix, and he is a NBA agent.
Oh, I think I saw.
Did that come out last year?
It did. I was just looking up to confirm it, and I guess, and we just recently watched it not too long ago. But it was really good because I enjoy NBA basketball and Adam Sandler.
What?
What?
Oh,
so yeah, it was really really good. So
I want to see that. Have you seen the trailer for the movie that's coming out that's about the invention of Air Jordans?
No.
The guy that created Air Jordans?
Yeah.
It looks cool. I want to see that one.
It has the Looney Tunes in it?
No, it's about the actual story of the shoes getting made.
Yeah.
And like they're
the Looney Tunes.
and nobody knew who Michael Jordan was really.
Yeah.
And they're like, you want to bake a shoe off this guy? And
Right.
It's interesting. It's very interesting.
Change the world.
There's your 2023 pick. I couldn't tell you what it's called. It's that Nick Cage movie. I don't know.
Smelly shoes. So I think that's a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Except we haven't talked about Mandalorian.
Oh, real fast.
Yes.
If you haven't watched the second episode of the third season of Mandalorian, then don't listen. And this is your warning.
Don't listen right now. Come back and listen later.
Yeah.
We're ending the show with this. Right? Yeah.
Sure.
We're already over an hour. We're ending the show. Right?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So they did something I didn't think they were going to do. I didn't think we'd get Mandalore until
because that felt like this is like the whole goal of the series or season was to get to Mandalore. Yeah.
And it's like, let's go to Mandalore right now. Why not?
We're going right now.
I mean, he completely gave up on IG-11.
Absolutely.
He's like really quick.
He's like, you guys, Jawas can't get it? I guess get another one.
Take this crappy astromech.
I guess any droid will do now. I don't trust any of them, but
the way that she played him was just hilarious.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, this is great. This is great. Yeah.
He's like scared of going. It's a friggin' droid.
I liked it. I liked the. There's some weird creatures on Mandalore.
Yeah. Journey to the Center of the Earth creatures.
Yeah,
I know.
They were designed a little weird.
Yeah.
I'm wondering. I'd have to go back and look because they've done it with this show a bunch. I wonder if those creatures were based off of concept art.
It could be. It could be
of some other creature.
Apparently, they lived on Mandalore before.
Yes, in the trash lands or whatever.
Yeah, I thought it was like things that were there that mutated after the bombing.
That made more sense.
Yeah. But no. So okay. The thing that captures.
Yes,
Jim. I feel like it was like leading up to something. Like we were gonna okay, this is somebody that maybe we've seen in the animated show or something, and after the bombing, they survived and became this like android thing or whatever. Because because they kept showing it. I don't know. Like that was the thing. And like it felt like there was going to be some like hidden Easter egg with this guy.
To me, it was like a when you look at it, it was like a cross between a Geonosian and a General Grievous.
Yes, it was the General Grievous is what we decided.
I thought of was General Grievous, so that's why I thought it was something like I don't know where Darth Maul's brother died. If it was on Mandalore,
I'd have to go back. I don't remember.
The eye was kind of big.
I don't know.
The eye kind of matched the mythosaur.
Well, it was like, I couldn't tell if it was like that big or if it was just like the glass.
Yeah, it was magnified. Yeah, I think it was too.
It just felt like there was going to be something to that, and then
and it's gone.
There wasn't
a way to get captured, like in a video game. But then Bo-Katan got to flex her stuff, which is cool. And did you notice how easy it was for her to wield the Darksaber reverse?
Oh yeah,
because she's wielded it before. Welt it.
I thought that was cool. But they showed it like that. That was good. Because some people were like complaining, like, "Well, she just picked it up like another." I'm like, "Yes."
I felt like after
she has darkness in her heart.
Yeah.
I felt like after she did that and he saw her do that, he'd be like, "Here, just take it. This thing's useless."
Yeah, I kind of thought that too, but I guess she didn't win it from him. So
yeah, because that backfired on her before.
Yeah,
because in Rebels she was given. Sabine gave it to her.
Yeah,
and she said, now I'm the ruler of Mandalore. Well, they were cursed because of that, and that's basically why Mandalore is the way it is, because it's really her fault for taking that and becoming the ruler of Mandalore without winning in battle. That it was a old wives' tale. If you wanted, you would be cursed, and basically all of Mandalore was cursed because, in her eyes, she took the Darksaber not from battle, but she just was a gift. And that's why she sort of sourpuss all the time and stuff, because she blames herself for the fall of Mandalore.
And she never leaves that chair, I guess. Like, she's just always.
I saw a hilarious TikTok. So it was Bo-Katan laying in bed in a robe. She's laying there, and she hears the ship come in. She's like, crap, 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 crap. She gets up, throws the robe off. She's like running. She goes down, sits down, and she's like, oh, okay. Well, hello there, Din Djarin.
I just figured the chair was a pullout, and it's just,
it's a futon.
Maybe so.
It goes into a bed, and then she just folds it up, and then just sits back in her chair. That's what I thought.
But yeah, but the climax of the episode when Din gets pulled underwater,
which what's going to happen.
But did you know that you were going to see a freaking mythosaur underwater?
Right. No, I did not. It does make me wonder how he grabbed him without emerging out of the water.
Yeah,
maybe
that's what we said.
Maybe the mythosaur didn't grab him; something else grabbed him.
Right, because we were like, "What happened?" Because the mythosaur's way up here, even, and then he's down at the very bottom, and it was like, "How did he get down there?" But maybe it grabbed it with his tail, grabbed his and slung him down or something.
Maybe. I didn't expect it to be so big. It makes sense. It's a dinosaur. I mean, mythosaur.
That's right.
It was so cool.
Giant dinosaur that can go underwater.
Do you think that is with her being the one that sees the mythosaur?
Yeah.
Do you think that's foreshadowing that she will become the leader of Mandalore again?
Possibly. I could
see that.
I think she didn't think it really existed, right? Because she's reading the story and she's like, "Oh, there's this mythosaur thing that was found here one time."
Nobody's seen one.
Right. So now she's just freaking out. She's like, maybe this is real. Maybe all this there is something to this, And
technically, she's bathed in the water now too, so she could be redeemed
as long as she keeps her helmet on.
Yeah.
But again, you just get a spray bottle.
Well, she can make new rolls
in it, and you just
anytime you need it.
But yeah, I thought that visual, that scene of the mythosaur and how big it was and how it was underwater, and
kind of ignored them though as they went up. Hey,
it was cool though.
These guys again.
I need to watch it again.
Yeah, that was good. not really a spoiler because I won't say exactly what happens, but it's a very mirrored episode with the last episode of The Last of Us.
I haven't got to watch that yet.
It's very kind of almost 1-to-1 in some tokens. It's like, oh, that's, and then that's.
It's a mythosaur? Oh. And I liked that we got a little nod to a Star Wars holiday in Bunta Eve. They're celebrating Bunta Eve when he went to see what's her name. I always forget her name. So that was Happy Bunta Eve.
PETA?
No,
I can't think
PETA.
of it. It's something with the P. Pella?
Pella. Maybe.
Yeah.
Petra.
Petra.
Anyways, so that's just a little review of the episode. I thought it was fun. I liked it. I was surprised that we got to Mandalore so quick. I was surprised that IG just sort of
he's done with him.
Yeah. She was ready to take him out though when Grogu lands back on the planet there. And then she goes and helps him. So
she switched so fast.
Yeah,
like she was like,
I don't know if she's gonna help him. I didn't know if
What?
she was gonna take him out or she was just gonna
Tell him what for.
Just freaking get out of here. Never come back. I don't want you.
Yeah, but she switched pretty fast. She's like, oh wait, he's in trouble. Okay, well I gotta go help.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you see little Grogu's face.
I know.
He's
And
heartbroken.
Grogu sort of started talking a little bit. We couldn't really understand what he was saying.
Did he just say his first words?
Yeah, he started saying a little. I'm putting some stuff together.
Yeah.
So
Maybe it'll be backwards. Who knows?
He goes, nerf herder. Teaching them foul language.
Thanks, Eric. But Dad says it all the time. Anyway, all right. So we will have more from the Mandalorian coming up. But yeah, so hopefully you liked our picks, or maybe you didn't like our picks. Let us know in the comments and on Facebook or wherever.
In the comments too. People are picking some of them.
Yeah, some good picks in the comments. So thank you for hanging out with us on YouTube and in your ear holes on wherever you listen to podcasts. It's just hearing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, check us out on TikTok. We got a couple of things up there. I'm Geek Show. Yeah, I'll put some more out sometime. Anyways, all right. Well, maybe we'll be back next week. Huh? Maybe we will.
We never know.
Never know. We'll see you next time on I'm Geek with something new, something fun, and of course, something geeky.
Bye-bye.
Happy Bunta Eve.
Bye-bye.
Hostage tape.